Nikki, the grass company master. What? You were looking for me? Oh my, I'm very sorry to keep you waiting. I was doing a lot of research here. I assume you would like to do it? I only do it with the club. Sorry, can you meet me at the grass club? I'll head back to the grass club.
This game should have pointlessly had an overworld you had to walk through.
And then you get in fights with random Pokemon cards.
Yeah. Oops. Alright, so maybe I'm about to get my first thingy at only like 7 parts in. Okay, Growlithe. And absolutely nothing else. I think the super energy removal actually wasn't as good as the regular one. Yeah, because you had to discard one of your own to discard 2 of your opponents. The regular energy removal is just a free removing one of your opponents. Oh, I play second. Oh, I fell asleep. I woke up.
I feel asleep.
And... I'm sorry, Mysterious Fossil. You're mysterious, but you're not very useful. And I don't really want to use super energy removal. I'm having enough energy shenanigans as it is. What am I using? A Growlithe? That Growlithe family is coming in awfully handy. I've been using that like every time I won.
Just make sure I have a bunch of potions for that takedown.
Right. Oops, I fell asleep again. Oops, I immediately woke up again. Flare will do 50 damage with the plus power.
Everything in the main games should be a 50-50 chance, just like the coin flips.
Right. Going straight to Arcanine when I could have done fine without discarding energy cards was a good plan. Oops, it did 100 damage to a Pokemon with 40 hit points. Ah, Leech Seed was pretty pro.
I'll just do another 100 damage to it.
Yeah, jerk. But yeah, that actually made Bulbasaur really good. For 2 energy cards, it could do 20 damage and heal 10, I think. Pop. And I keep getting fire energies from my prize cards to fuel this madness. Whoops. Okay, whatever, you're just gonna get me in shape for, I wanted to say Focus Punch, what's it called? Thingy. Takedown. And that's not gonna be pretty. That's going to do 160 damage to all of her cards. I guess I could go with Flamethrower and not do damage to myself, I guess.
How does an Arcanine use electric energy?
Big Explosion. Why isn't that a real move? That's actually a really good move. It does, you get a chance to do 20 damage for, like, each psychic energy you have, I think.
Instead of 200 base damage, it'd do, like, 400.
Pop. This was not a very hard gym. Whoops. I killed her before I drew all the prizes because she doesn't have any Pokemon left.
Oh no, I lost! Well, you are truly skilled. Maybe one day you'll inherit the legendary Pokemon cards.
They're only bloody cards. Laboratory pack. That Mewtwo looks a little weird. I don't know, I guess it looks less weird than the first gen sprites of it.
It looks less weird than the really fat one we saw earlier.
Mm-hmm.
The promo card.
Ooh, Poliwrath. And that is a very asymmetrical Poliwrath. Its left, or its right side, or yeah, its left side is like 30% bulkier than the right side.
It's like its left side is closer to us.
I like how the
That Slowpoke is really simple.
Yes, I like that. I like how the color sets don't always immediately change from card to card. So, like, I'm sure you can't see it with your connection, but...
Oh, I can see it. Like, I've seen Potion change from, like, blue to red multiple times.
So I need to unlock Imakuni because he's the best character I've ever. I don't remember how to do it, though. I think he randomly shows up at these places, but I don't remember how to trigger him.
What is he like, Scott from Emerald or something like that?
Not really, he's like a guy wearing a costume who wants to be a Pokemon. Like, he's sort of like Peevee, except cool. That was harsh. If you have 8 energy cards, you can do up to 160 damage with Big Explosion, although that's not very likely. I'm just gonna go to Fire Club, maybe I'll get some good fire types. And oh god, it's red! Wearing a green hat.
It's green!
No, green's a chick.
In Japan, green's scary.
Yeah.
Ah, my computer's falling asleep.
This guy has a upsetting mouth.
You don't look like green.
Okay, Magmar. Is Magmar any good? No, it isn't. It has 50 hit points and doesn't do anything because Magmortar's not going to be invented for another 10 years. Boing. Oh.
Speaking of Magmortar, it upsets me that Flamethrower doesn't shoot out of its cannon
I hate
of
it
the
when
DS
things
games.
don't. I hate it when Flamethrower doesn't come out of things correctly. Yeah,
It works for Typhlosion.
Yeah, Typhlosion works really well.
And then flames shoot out of Charizard's neck.
I thought they made it so all the stars did their signature moves okay, but whatever. Not a huge deal, I suppose.
They should fix that for 5th gen.
Probably. 5th gen is just gonna have 3D battle sprites. It looked like there were Zoroark and Zoro sprites, but they were actually cel-shaded, just pixel art type cel-shadedness.
I think they're gonna, like, the graphical style of it's gonna work kind of like how Golden Suns work. Like, the screen spins around and they do their attack and...
I have not played Golden Sun. Oh, cool build. Oh, cool Growlithe. Man, I always hated Growlithe, but in retrospect, it's actually not that bad. It's just Arcanine looks weird.
I like
It's also
Vulpix
too
though.
hard. Yeah, I like Vulpix much better, but it's too hard to get in Pokemon Snap. That
You can
is
get
why
like
I just-
1,000 Vulpixes in Pokemon Snap.
Yeah, Vulpix doesn't give you the crap Growlithe does.
You can make the Charmander squad, and...
Yeah, the Charmander squad is pretty rad. I like Pokemon Snap. I should totally just let's play that again. Super Fang. What? It rounds up. Hacks. Whatever. Another Charmander, I guess. Oh, cool. It's weak to Dugtrio. I should probably check and see if Dugtrio can work.
This and Pokemon Snap need, like, a new sequel.
Yes, okay, Slash will one-hit KO that Raticate unless I'm sorely mistaken.
Where are you at right now?
Where
are you at in the open-
gym. Okay, so it'll take it out even if it... Or wait, no, is it 40 or 50? Pop 80 damage due to weakness.
Wait, what's weak to what?
Normal types are weak to fighting, except bird types are minus 30 resistance to fighting. God, he did a lot, except his Fury attack didn't do any damage.
Is it really that hard to make ground, fighting, and rock separate types?
Well, it would have been really hard to use more than one type of Pokemon in your deck if
Oh, yeah.
they didn't do what they did.
I guess
I
you're
used a
right.
computer search just for a fighting energy. Yeah, Slash only does 10 damage due to resistance. Both times it used Fury attack, it did no damage. And now to start wrecking everything and probably KO most of my bench.
Fury attack pisses me off in the main games because every time it's used against me, it's always 5. Whenever I ever use it, it's like 2.
It pisses me off because it takes too long to do its animation.
Yeah, like if they did all their attacks at once in one animation, and instead of drawing
yeah,
it out
just shoot
like
4 or 5 or 3
Yeah.
or 2 or one of the little needles instead of the...
well, bam, health goes
Green
down.
gave me his
Bam.
Charizard. I love it when more than one of them critical.
Why doesn't Green have a Venusaur?
I don't know, but I got another Charizard. I think I only have 2 Charmeleons, or 1 Charmeleon, though.
I don't think I've ever seen one of your Charmeleons yet. Gust of Wind makes no sense.
Pixel text for the trading card game. It's more like trade day, like the D is only half there.
Guard is what it looks like to me.
Guard, gain.
It's
they did a good job, though.
It's a GOM and then an E at the end.
Sweet, another Rapidash, even though I haven't really been using them that much. It is easier to narrow it down to only 1 or 2 Pokemon families, though.
When do you get Vulpix?